No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the eye.
Has called, and so if you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here, for this place may chance to escape.
I imagine the people of this world will welcome the tidings that there is a place of refuge awaiting them.
I knew it to be so.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Mark.
Hail.
What is missing?
I suspected as much. One might hypothesize in it.
Longimus. But worry not.
I admire your dedication, Master. 'Tis no small feat to hone one's skills so fine.
There is always room for improvement, after all. Yon statue. 'Tis a
Alos, may you strike down any dragon in your path!
The statue can be moved! It does not appear poised to attack us. Let us...
This was your doing, was it not? 'Twas enough to... You underestimate... Mark my words. And on that day, I shall...
Astonishing! It repelled the red clouds.
But now the statue is broken. A shame, really. These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal will reveal what's of interest.
Wherever the sky falls, or so I had assumed. Yet aught here, I must examine that creature.
I can see where we need to go, but some fell power is blocking our way.
But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won.
Perhaps destroying yon urn will have some effect.
Think. That vase was in truth a dragon. 'Twas clever of you to realize its true nature, Master.
Your Majesty, how glad I am to see the false sovereign. If the people will heed anyone.
These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
So you've come. I'm glad to see you. Captain Brunt, I prevail. You may assure him that the royal
Have you come to claim my life, Arisen? But I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips. So do as you will.
What are you doing? Unhand me! You have brought Mother to me. I see. My thanks.
Sven.
You may leave us. Now that we can speak... I do not want to make this.
What's to be done about this?
As long as I get my gold, who takes the carts is no concern.
We have chartered the ox carts as requested. It is a pleasant change for things to go so smoothly, eh, Master?
Mother, I must beg your forgiveness.
Your kindness will save many...
Ah, you've returned. How fair you do. My thanks. That puts paid to the last of our...
My friend, how glad I am to see you. When word... I should gladly follow you. Nonetheless, we can but try.
As arborist,
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Findernar. Ne veo norwende liskemen.
Vanalin huror soron. Kasink lera nefir heranon.
only time will tell whether the cutting shall take root. For now, let us make for the seafloor shrine.
'Tis easily done.
By your leave, Arisen.
I've got a good view of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest.
Kasinke telpe nun aidalia anan.
Nenamboe yav.
Iwano iavstir lalasta. No.
I thank you, friend. It would be no exaggeration to say.
Your fight continues, does it not? I wonder where my brother...
Ah, I remember you. What is a miss? I can only hope as she will be... And while you're taking care of that...
Ah, I remember the blacksmith and his lady wife well. Joined the evacuation.
'Tis as you say. By. 'Tis this way, as I recall from my last sojourn beyond the rift. Got a good view of the...
Well now, whatever brings you here? Would you be so kind as to escort us to our destination?
Let us see our charges to the encampment. But be mindful. The path seems much changed since last
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Well, here we are. How long before the evacuation begins,
Would you find Sir Ernesto? Let him know that we'll wait here.
These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Sir, how many times must I say it? Now bugger off and leave me alone.
Ah, good. You're back. I'm afraid there's another matter for which I must... It concerns the fellow I was just speaking with. Sir Lamont. The man's something of a regular. I sought him out to tell... I must confess. Could I prevail at this point if he thinks anything...
Sir Lamond is as mighty as 100 soldiers. It would be reassuring to have his aid. Shall we speak with him?
Fancy meeting ye here, cuz. Not this. I'm here to live my life as I see fit. I'll not be ordered about by anyone. Oh, bollocks. Aye, fine. Can't say I'll be glad to leave this place behind.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Aye. We shall fare much better on 'twill be slow going, mind. Yet, come what may.
The people of Volcanic Island are evacuated. May they make it through the impending chaos intact.
Is as you say.
I'd gladly accompany you. Follow me. You'll see what I mean.
Tis a precious thing we found.
Master, do take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Tis a jail of sorts, this place.
A compound where we set captured pawns to work. They were supposed to be digging up old ruins or some such. I confess, I don't know all of the ins and outs of the operation. Underlings like myself were given orders and little else. A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Well, here you have it. They've been like this for a month straight now. They refuse that key to have a look around. Best keep your eyes peeled for the
Pawns need only obey the true Arisen. I suspect one of those...
Key to hand, as I recall.
Mayhap 'twill open the way. Let us see if it fits.
I've got a good view of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest. So the pawns were being held here by the power of this godsway. Now they ought to be free to make good their escape.
Not a bad idea.
So, there was naught left of the Overseer, but I'll wager he thought to take the... He always was a spite. At any rate, I only hope they'll heed my... But I'm not worried. I'll find a way to reach them in time, no doubt. My word. With this, I'll be able... Now there's no chance of any of them. Seems I've no end of things. I appreciate all you've done here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
You've pushed your luck too far.
I'll not take that from...
Unless we can recall our common... Ah, Sir Arisen, with the world in such disgusted efforts will doubt as for me. My work...
You're the one who started this.
Stop this nonsense, the pair of you.
Is that a scratch? I only polished it this morning.
Ah! You're You're just riding on your father's coat!
You slander my honor, sir! This is no business of yours! Be gone! Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us while This knave dared to slight my...
And it was your dear father's patronage that made you a sentinel.
Very well. I'll not force the issue, but do keep back...
Let us...
Put your back into it!
Stay back, lest you get caught in the fray.
How dare you interrupt a battle between...
Such humiliation shan't go unanswered.
I'll touch you and feed you your entrails!
Over the edge!
I don't fancy my chances.
You dare violate... Look at us!
I ought to thank you for holding up a mirror to a...
Aye, consider your lesson.
I was most surprised when you intervened in their duel. Did you aim to temper their pride by
I've had well enough of your...
I reckon the world would be better off...
Mark my words. You'll get what's coming to you.
Oi, you! Don't go poking your nose...
Aye, leave off!
Suffer. Mercy. In yourself.
Trust in yourself as I trust in you! Rally! You have naught to fear!
This is beyond the...
Boy, this one's got thick skin.
You're telling me?
Bah, I can't...
Too right, I've clean forgot...
Their tempers do appear to be quelled, but I hope you aren't injured, Master.
Oi! I saw it. Why must I share with a fangless one? You there! You couldn't have come and put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into it. If that's what you think, why... Aye, clear off.
You said it's bad to hurt people. Wow! Thanks!
Really? Thanks. Oi, leave my kid alone. You're not some child snatcher, are you? Wait. You Aye. Mayhap would...
The desire to protect...
What business have you here?
The citizenry speak, the people of Batal, we shall see the fruits pray. Heavens only know how much...
What say we report back to Empress Nadine?
Her Majesty ought to be willing to commence the evacuation now. No quarrel here.
One of our ministers informs us you have our gratitude. We would present you with this.
Pray excuse the interruption.
Indeed. Forgive.
Bakbatal and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I am certain we can rely...
A resounding success!